Hey everyone! So today we're going to talk about something fascinating. We're looking at how a huge shift in geopolitics has basically allowed one country, Greece, to completely redraw the energy map of Southeastern Europe. Seriously, it's a story about becoming a new regional powerhouse, almost overnight. You see, when recent events forced Europe to really, and I mean urgently, rethink its energy supplies, it left this massive vacuum. Countries all over the continent were just scrambling for new sources, new routes, and for some, this crisis became this once-in-a-generation opportunity to step up. Okay, so let's get into it. To really get why this is such a big deal, you first have to understand the problem, especially in Southeastern Europe. For decades, this whole area was kind of stuck as this vulnerable energy bridge, caught between suppliers in the east and consumers in the west. In this slide, wow, it really lays out the perfect storm the region was facing. This wasn't just one issue, it was a total cascade of them. I mean, think about it. With almost 90% of your gas imported, any disruption is potentially catastrophic. Then you've got a total lack of connections between neighbors, which just creates chaos with prices. And on top of all that, a heavy reliance on dirty fuels like lignite was this ticking clock for their climate goals. This wasn't just a dilemma, it was a trap.
So how did Greece respond? Well, not with tiny adjustments, that's for sure. They went big. They made a strategic power play and started building these massive, game-changing infrastructure projects. The whole idea was to fundamentally rewire the way energy flows into the continent.
So the first really cool piece of the puzzle is this technology, the FSRU.
Just think of it as a floating LNG terminal. The key one here is the new FSRU in the port of Alexandroupolis, which actually just started operations in October 2024. This one ship is now a major new gateway for gas to get into Europe from all over the world.
And the impact is it's huge. We're not just talking about supplying Greece here. The gas that's now flowing through Alexandroupolis is enough to boost the energy security of its neighbors, like Bulgaria and North Macedonia. And it can be sent way further north, up to Romania, Serbia, and even all the way to Moldova and Ukraine. But here's the thing, this isn't just about one port or one pipeline. It's all part of a much bigger, much smarter vision called the Vertical Corridor. It's basically a plan to create this super reliable energy route that flows from the south deep into the north of Europe, completely flipping the traditional east-to-west energy map on its head. And here's how that whole vision actually plays out on the map. Gas arrives as LNG in Greece, gets turned back into gas, and boom, it enters the brand new Greece-Bulgaria pipeline. From there, it connects right into the networks of Romania, Hungary, and Slovakia, and even has the potential to secure supplies from Moldova and Ukraine. It's like a brand new energy superhighway running south to north. Okay, let's keep going because you have to see how this builds. This whole transformation isn't just about natural gas. No way. It's being powered by this massive push into cutting-edge green technologies, and it got supercharged by a whole flurry of new laws passed in 2024 to speed things up. All right, first up, offshore wind. Greece is just leveraging its greatest natural asset, its incredible seas, by aiming for nearly 2 gigawatts of capacity by 2030. That is a massive source of clean, reliable power. And next, you've got green hydrogen. This is all about future-proofing the entire system. By using all that new renewable power to create hydrogen, Greece is developing a zero-carbon fuel that can power things like heavy industry and shipping, the sectors that are super hard to electrify directly. And for the industries that just can't switch over tomorrow, there's carbon capture technology. Projects are already in the works to literally capture CO2 from industrial sources and then permanently store it underground in old gas fields. It's a way to tackle emissions from really tough sectors like cement production. And the results from all this, they are already staggering. I mean, just look at this transformation. In less than a decade, Greece has totally flipped its electricity grid on its head. Back in 2014, more than half its power came from lignite, a dirty type of coal. By 2023, that was down to just 10%, while renewables and hydro now generate a whopping 57% of the country's electricity. Just incredible. So you're probably wondering, what does it actually take to fundamentally rewire an entire country's energy system? What's the real cost of this level of ambition? So what is the price tag for this total national transformation? All supposed to happen by 2030? 67.5 billion euros. Just let that sink in. That's the scale of the investment that's planned. It's a powerful statement that shows just how serious they are about this national project. And if you look at where this money is going, well, that tells the real story. Yeah, of course, the biggest chunk is going to renewables, which signals a clear long-term priority. But look closer. Huge amounts are also going to making the current system better, improving efficiency, modernizing the grids, even building out some gas infrastructure. It shows a really pragmatic approach. Go green for the future, for sure, but make sure everything is stable and reliable today. So, why does any of this matter outside of Greece? Well, because by solving its own energy problems, Greece is simultaneously building a brand new pillar of energy security for the entire region. The payoff here is just immense. For all its neighbors, it means more diverse and secure energy. For Greece itself, it means becoming a major energy exporter, which drives huge economic growth. And for the whole continent, it means a faster green transition and more stable energy markets, which, at the end of the day, benefits every single one of us. And all of this leaves us with a really fascinating question to think about. Are we watching the birth of a new blueprint? A model for how a country, by just smartly leveraging its geography and investing strategically, can transform itself from an energy importer into an absolutely indispensable energy leader for an entire region? It's a powerful thought to end on. Thanks so much for joining me.